What up, y'all? It's your man D Real, the Black Panther stalking the urban jungle and vibranium D that's bringing you another Be Real with D Real. I know that a lot of you guys tune in to my show because you want to hear about things in pop culture and fantasy and just things of a humorous or lighthearted nature. But sometimes life ain't always lighthearted. Sometimes we have to deal with situations head on. And here at Be Real with D Real, I just want everybody to know um, I am about what's right, what's fair, what's good, treating people the way they should be treated. That's called justice. And today, on April 20th, 2021, justice was served when the Hennepin County Courthouse brought back a guilty verdict against Derek Chauvin for the murder of George Floyd on all three counts. I don't believe they've announced the sentencing yet, but what I really want to focus on isn't Derek Chauvin. I want to focus on the ramifications. I want to focus on the future, and I will bring it back to something nerd-like if you give me a few minutes. Um, we're asking ourselves right now at this particular point, is this the beginning of injustice for all, for real? Or is it just, you know what I'm saying, another one of those situations where, okay, we give them an isolated incident, but now we going hard on everything else? I don't know. I would like to think the glass is half full and not half empty, and that we're hopefully and prayerfully looking at a change in our justice system. I was watching a live feed of the trial verdict, and I was listening to the influencers out there and the people who had gathered to hear them, and they were saying, that if the outcome didn't go the way they wanted it to go, they were going to keep pushing. They were going to keep going at it. They were going to keep going hard. And that's exactly what they should do. But today, y'all, on 420 of all days, um, we see a decision that did not cause the entire country to burn our cities down. And for that, I am abundantly glad. But I would also like to see this trend continue. I would like to see justice dispensed. I would like to see people getting what the hell they deserve for what they do and don't do. There's too much injustice in this world already as it is. And if we, as nerds, blurs, and whoever else is listening to me, call ourselves being enamored with the people who are the righteous, with the people who are the mighty, with the people who are gifted and do things to benefit their fellow man, that's a goal we need to strive towards. That's a goal we need to get at. You know what I'm saying? And as far as police, I understand, police officers, that all of you are not out there putting your knee on people's necks and shooting people accidentally or whatever happened with the situation with the female veteran police officer who couldn't tell a taser from her service piece. I just want to say, you guys, people like y'all need to hear, the people's, our chant, our scream, our anthem, what we say. And I'm gonna give it to you in a minute, and hopefully it's something that'll catch on. But for those of you who aren't familiar with nerddom, um, there is a superhero in DC Comics known as the Green Lantern. The Green Lantern wears a power ring. And with that power ring, he can, and a sufficient charge, mind you, he can do, or they, because there's an entire core of them, they can do whatever they imagine, whatever they imagine in their heads. The ring can make it manifest. I wish we all had Green Lantern rings where we could ensure that the will of the people would manifest in situations like this when we see gross injustice. That's why that's why I'm wearing the mashup of the 1970 Olympics. John Carlos. Sometimes there aren't words, for just, and that's how I feel right now. There aren't words. I'm letting my tea speak for me. And if you could see my tea, look deep, look hard, look at what it's saying. You know what I'm saying? Us and justice for all, not just the people with money, not just the people with influence, and definitely not just the police. And justice for all means exactly what it says. I'm often reminded, when I used to go to church, my pastor would always say, what's not included in all? Words to live by. If it's and justice for all, that's and justice for every shade, nationality, predilection, preference, and identity. All and justice for all. We all deserve a shared shade. We all deserve to be treated properly, fairly. We all deserve what we deserve. And today, like I said, justice was served in Minnesota today by bringing back a verdict of guilty on Derek Chauvin. Now, here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I got my own little chant. You know what I'm saying? Just like for those of y'all who don't know, when the Green Lantern, the ring, the charge in the ring that allows them to do all of these things is finite. It's a 24-hour charge. So every 24 hours, they have to recharge their rings. And when they recharge their rings, when they have a chant, they have a creed that they speak as they are recharging their rings. And for all my nerds that know it, say it with me. If you don't, listen. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Okay? I've taken it and I put a little variation on it. So it identifies and measures up to today's standards. And it kind of goes like this. Asian, Latino, black or white. If you're supposed to serve and protect us, then do it right. Because where injustice resides and evil hides is where the people shall take the fight. It's been Be Real with D Real. I holla, y'all. Peace.